Alright guys, so in the previous video, CAAM has now introduced that law that we now need to apply for permit. Many of you are asking questions in the video and I just want to answer them one by one in this FAQ. So coming in with question number 1 from Nixam82. Is Hover Air X1 Pro categorized as drone or a flying camera? As it's not fully fall under the unmanned by definition, autonomous, and is below 250 grams and is pocketable. The definition of a drone is something that you can remotely control through any certain frequency, like radio frequency, that is able to fly, take off, be in the air, that you can control. That is a drone. Next question from Aviator by 4KK. Hi bro, how about RC planes? Yes, RC planes, like initially I've already addressed it. Anything, any device that can be controlled, can be in the air is considered a drone. Chris Pepper 121. So, will we never have FPV freestyle in Malaysia? Yes. FPV is something like it's illegal. It's borderline illegal to be having it in the whole country of Malaysia because one of the requirements for you to apply for permit is your drone needs to be under CAAM approved. So, if you were to buy this from the shop from DJI, if you look at it at the bottom, there is a CAAM number that's being there. So then say that this has been approved. FPVs are majority of the time DIY stuff that you make off your shop that doesn't have CAAM approved. So then it will never be legal. However, there are models from DJI that are FPV like Avatar 1 and 2. Those are CAAM approved that you can buy off the shops. Those will be able to be used. Utipio, I don't know what kind of name this is. Does DJI Neo require permit to? Yes. The idea of a 250 grams and below thing that has been in the buzz around, or 249 grams and below, that is not a Malaysia law. That is international law. And Malaysia has its own law apparently. So anything, even an RC helicopter that is E high, needs to have permit lah. Alright, from Faisal1823. Who is going to enforce? I can guarantee even most police don't know about this rule. So who will enforce is PGU and PDRM. Nixam82. This is an impractical law. We should adapt international standard which suggests below 250 grams is not considered as a drone and should not be registered, doesn't need the permit. Well, International Civil Aviation Organization or ICAO has proposed this law. But this is an international law that is suggested. Again, countries are run by their own federal government, which can now impose laws themselves. So you don't necessarily have to follow the guidelines from ICAO. You can actually make your own. So another question from Rose Butterfly 98. Anything under 20 kilograms, yes, you need to apply for ATV. So if I have a massive 200 kilogram drone that can lift people, it's fine. No, it's not. Anything that requires like above 20 kilos and above will need a special kind of registration. I'm not aware of it. But as of now, I'm only aware of ATV, which is under 20. But above 20, definitely will need one. From Flight Dad, another confusion. If you download the ATF form, it says in the risk assessment, blah, 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 blah. Is this permit for one flight or for multi-flight? So confusing. If you're applying for this and you're applying for JUPAM as well, JUPAM is per flight, but CAAM is validity of 3 months. From Daniel Chen. Hello friends from Malaysia. I want to travel to Malaysia and take my DJI Air 3S, taking some videos of beautiful nature and landscapes. Do you think I need to apply permit? The very moment you're an international traveler, you have, once you arrive at the airport, you need to declare to customs that you have a drone and your intentions, right? And through customs, they will provide you some documentation, some form to fill out, which I'm not even aware of. Then you take it from there. I can't answer you this one. Okay, this is a very important question from Jackery. What is the real motive behind this law, right? Is there something behind it to support such law? Well, the answer is national security, right? Like, look at what happened right now in the fire issue that has happened in Putra Heights, nearby Subang Jaya. If you have a swarm of legion of drones flying around that area capturing footage, it may interrupt research and rescue. On the flip side, if it's not an emergency or for recreational, if you're flying the drone to Pahang area under geo-restricted zones, you're basically giving a very nice surveillance, and you're posting on YouTube, right? You put like, what, 4K Malaysia. Yes, it will be a really good, but you're also imposing national security, because anytime something is being taken on aerial that's involving government police stations or maritime bases, or even like geo spots, rivers and all that, you can ultimately find malicious intent in it. Like, the world is not, it's not great. People will find malicious intent in it. Like, if there is one day somebody decide to invade Malaysia, these will be ultimate resources for them to look for. So that's pretty much wraps up all of the FAQs that I've gathered across all my platforms on Instagram, social media, so YouTube and whatever not. Yeah, I hope I've addressed all of these questions, and I just want to put out in the future what CAAM has installed for us. In quarter 3 of 2025, they are rolling out a new system which charges per time of flight. That means if you're flying for 30 minutes, they'll charge you for 30 minutes, or they'll charge you for the kilometers that you have traveled. This 250 ringgit is a preliminary rule, and it's a stupid ass rule that even the land authority, Anthony Loke, has expressed to them to change. It will change, but it needs time. They want to go on Raya holiday, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So look forward to what Q3 has to be installed, and I guess drone is no longer a thing now. Peace out.